everyone, and welcome to this deep dive. Today we're talking all about how to use AI to boost your freelancing income.
Really exciting stuff.
Now, you might be thinking, AI, isn't that going to take my job?
Right.
But that's not what this is about at all.
Yeah.
This is about working smarter, not harder, by using AI to amplify the skills you already have.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And make yourself more competitive in the freelance market.
Exactly. So whether you're a writer, a designer, video editor, or even a virtual assistant, this deep dive is for you. We actually took a deep dive ourselves into the AI-powered freelancing podcast episode, and we're going to break down all the coolest insights for you.
Yeah. The freelance landscape is changing so fast right now, and companies are starting to realize that they need freelancers who know how to use AI.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you want to get those higher paying gigs, you have to stand out. And one of the areas the podcast talked about was using AI for writing and content creation, which is perfect for me because I'm a writer.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to draft articles faster, create catchy social media captions, and even optimize your content for SEO, all with the help of AI.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. One of the tools they highlighted was Jasper AI. Have you heard of that one?
I have. I've heard of Jasper AI, but I always thought it was more for big companies, not individual freelancers.
Well, it's becoming more and more accessible. And
Yeah.
the podcast really stress that it's not about replacing human writers. It's about using Jasper to do the heavy lifting so you can focus on the creative stuff.
No, so it's more like Jasper handles the first draft, and then you come and refine it and add your unique style and voice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that means you can potentially take on more clients without sacrificing quality.
That's huge, because clients are always looking for high-quality content delivered quickly.
Right. And don't forget about tools like Grammarly, which most people already use, and make sure your writing is polished and professional.
Oh, yeah, I use Grammarly all the time.
But now we're seeing it as part of this whole AI-powered toolkit for freelancers.
True. And then there's Surfer SEO, which helps your content rank higher in search results.
That's a big one.
I know SEO is important, but I'll be honest, it's always been a bit of a mystery to me. How does AI even help with that?
Well, think of it this way. Google and other search engines are constantly changing their algorithms, making it tougher to get your content seen. Surfer SEO analyzes those algorithms and then tells you how to optimize your content so it ranks higher.
So it's like having an AI SEO expert on your team.
Exactly.
That would be a game changer for anyone creating online content.
Especially for freelancers who are trying to attract new clients. Because let's face it, if your website or blog posts aren't showing up in search results, no one's going to find you.
Right. Okay, so we've got these tools like Jasper Grammarly and Surfer SEO to help us with writing and optimization. But how do you package all of this for clients?
You can offer AI-assisted content creation as a service.
Oh, I like that.
You're essentially offering them speed, quality, and a cutting-edge approach.
So clients get amazing content faster and more efficiently than ever before thanks to AI.
Exactly.
I bet that would be a huge selling point.
Definitely. Okay, now we've talked about content, but let's not forget about visuals.
Right. Design is so important, but I always thought you needed years of experience and expensive software to create professional-looking graphics.
Well, the good news is AI is making graphic design more accessible. The podcast mentioned tools like MidJourney and DLLE, which generate unique illustrations using AI.
Wait, really? So I could just type in what I want and the AI will create it for me?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Of course, you still need some skill to make sure the results align with your vision. But these tools give you a great starting point.
Wow. I can already see so many possibilities.
Me too. It's really exciting.
So we've got AI for illustrations, but what about things like logos, social media graphics, and flyers?
Well, there's Canva Pro,
I love Canva.
but the Pro version has all sorts of advanced features and templates that make it even easier to create professional graphics.
That's great. So what you're saying is I can combine my own design sense with the power of AI to create visuals quickly and efficiently. That opens up so many opportunities. I could offer AI-enhanced branding packages to small businesses, create eye-catching social media content, even design merch for print-on-demand services.
All great examples.
Yeah.
And the beauty of these tools is that they let you experiment and iterate quickly. You can try out different styles, colors, and layouts until you find what works.
And that speed is a major selling point for clients.
Absolutely. The faster you can deliver high-quality work, the more clients you can take on and the more money you can make.
Okay, so AI is changing the game for writers and designers. But what about other freelance fields like video editing? I hear that's in high demand right now.
It is, and it can be really time-consuming. But AI is making things easier for video editors too.
That's good to hear, because video editing can be a lot of work.
One tool the podcast recommended was Descript, which uses AI to help you cut long videos into shareable highlights.
Oh, interesting. So instead of manually scrubbing through hours of footage, the AI can just identify the key moments and do it for you.
Exactly. And it can do things like remove filler words, too.
Ooh, I need that.
Yeah.
A lot.
There's also Capwing, another AI-powered video editing tool. It's great for automating subtitles and captions.
You mean I wouldn't have to manually type out every word?
Nope. Capwing uses AI to transcribe your videos, and then you can go in and edit if needed.
That's a huge time saver. And it makes your content more accessible to a wider audience.
Right.
Now, what about the more advanced stuff like special effects?
For that, there's Runway ML. It's a really powerful tool that offers features like enhancing visuals, removing backgrounds, and even generating special effects.
Wow, sounds like something straight out of Hollywood.
Yeah.
So are you saying that even someone with limited video editing experience could use this to create amazing visuals?
It's definitely possible. It's all about understanding how to use the tool to achieve what you want.
That's incredible. So for freelance video editors, this means taking on more clients, delivering projects faster, and even offering more specialized services.
Exactly. And it's not just about being faster. It's about offering services that were once out of reach for most freelancers.
Makes sense. So we've covered writing, design, and video editing. What about all those other tasks that freelancers handle, like managing emails, scheduling appointments, and data entry?
AI is transforming the world of virtual assistants too.
So a VA is basically someone who handles all the behind-the-scenes stuff that businesses need, right?
Right. And traditionally, a lot of those tasks have been very manual and time-consuming. But AI is changing that.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
Well, there's Zapier, which is great for automating tasks like email replies.
Wait, hold on. So I wouldn't have to personally answer every email?
Not necessarily. You can set up Zapier to send pre-written responses based on certain triggers. So if someone emails asking for your rates, Zapier can automatically send them a document with your pricing information.
Oh, wow. That would save so much time.
And then there's ChatGPT, an AI chatbot that can be used for things like customer service scheduling appointments and even writing content.
So AI can write content and answer customer questions. That's wild.
It is. But remember, these tools are here to help you, not replace you.
That's good to hear. I'm not ready to be replaced by a robot just yet.
Don't worry about that. The key is to use these tools strategically.
So what other AI tools can VAs use?
The podcast also mentioned Tome AI, which is an AI-powered storytelling tool that can generate reports, presentations, and even outlines.
So you can use Tome AI to get started and then add your own expertise.
Exactly.
And what about social media? Is there AI for that?
Oh yeah. Tools like Buffer and Hootsuite have become even more powerful with the integration of AI. You can use them to schedule posts, track analytics, and even get content suggestions.
So a VA could use AI to schedule posts, respond to emails, generate reports, write content. That's amazing.
It is. And it's allowing VAs to be more efficient, offer more services, and charge higher rates.
That's awesome. So if I were a VA, how would I market myself to let clients know that I'm using AI?
The podcast suggested branding yourself as an AI-powered virtual assistant.
That's catchy. And it lets clients know that you're using the latest tech to deliver better results.
Right. It's all about differentiating yourself in a competitive market.
So we've seen how AI can help freelancers in all sorts of fields. It's clear that AI is here to stay, and it's only going to get more powerful.
It's definitely an exciting time to be a freelancer.
But it can also be a little daunting. There are so many tools out there, and it's hard to know where to start.
True. But don't get overwhelmed. Just start by identifying one or two areas where AI could make the biggest difference for you, and then experiment with different tools.
Good advice. So before we go any further, I think it's important to step back and think about what all of this means for us as freelancers.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to get caught up in the hype and think AI is going to magically solve all our problems.
Exactly. AI is a tool, and it's only as good as the person using it.
Right.
We can't forget that it's our skills and expertise that really matter.
Absolutely. And AI can actually help us focus on those skills even more.
How so?
Well, think about it. AI can handle the repetitive tasks, like transcribing videos or writing first drafts, and that frees us up to focus on the more creative, strategic work.
Like developing storylines or building relationships with clients.
Right. The stuff that AI can't do.
So it's about using AI to leverage our strengths and create even more value for our clients.
Exactly. And when you're doing work that you're passionate about, it shows.
Mm-hmm.
And clients are drawn to that.
So it's not about letting AI take over. It's about using it to enhance our skill set and create better results.
And by embracing AI, we're showing clients that we're forward-thinking and adaptable.
So what does all this mean for you, the listener? It means you have a huge opportunity to leverage AI to boost your freelancing income.
And you need to be proactive and start exploring these AI tools and resources now.
Don't wait for AI to come to you. Go out and find it.
There are so many amazing tools out there. Many of them are free or very affordable.
And don't be intimidated. A lot of these tools are really user-friendly.
Yeah, it's all about finding the right tools for you and your work.
Right. So we've only scratched the surface here. There are tons of AI tools out there, and new ones are emerging all the time.
So if you're feeling even a little intrigued, I encourage you to take the next step. Do some research. Sign up for free trials. Watch tutorials. Just start exploring.
And remember, the podcast episode that we mentioned earlier goes into a lot more detail about all of this. So if you want to learn more, definitely check it out.
Now, before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, we want to leave you with something to really ponder.
The thing is, AI is constantly evolving and new possibilities are opening up all the time.
It's really exciting to think about.
So we want to challenge you with this. What unique AI-powered service could you offer that would truly stand out in the freelance marketplace?
Think about your skills, your passions, and the needs of your target clients. What could you create that no one else is offering?
Let that question simmer in your mind as you continue exploring the world of AI-powered freelancing.
Because the future is full of possibilities, and it's up to us to shape it.
We truly believe that the future of freelancing is brighter than ever thanks to the incredible potential of AI.
And who knows, maybe one day we'll be featuring your AI-powered success story right here on the Deep Dive.
So keep learning, keep experimenting, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
Until next time, happy freelancing.
And remember, the future is powered by those who dare to embrace the possibilities.
Absolutely.
It's interesting. We've been talking about all these cool AI tools, and I'm just realizing that a lot of them kind of do the same thing, you know? They all seem to free up more time for freelancers to focus on what they're really good at.
You're totally right. That's one of the most powerful things about AI for freelancing. Instead of getting bogged down in all those little tasks, you can use AI to automate them and free up more time and energy for the creative, strategic stuff.
Yeah, like AI can handle all the busy work so we can focus on the things that actually require, human skills and insights.
Exactly. And the podcast we listen to really stress that point. It's not about AI taking over. It's about using AI to leverage your strengths and become even more valuable to clients.
So it's not just about working faster, it's about working smarter. And I guess in a way, it's about reclaiming our time and energy so we can focus on work that we're really passionate about.
Totally. When you're more engaged and inspired by your work that shows in the final product, clients can tell when you're genuinely excited about what you're doing.
And that's what it's all about, right? Finding that sweet spot where you're using your skills to their fullest potential and staying ahead of the curve.
Absolutely. By embracing AI, you're not just keeping up with the times. You're showing potential clients that you're forward-thinking, adaptable, and committed to high-quality work.
Like saying, hey, I'm not afraid of new technology. I'm actually using it to create better results for my clients.
Exactly. It's all about positioning yourself strategically.
So let's shift gears a bit and talk directly to the listener. You're probably already freelancing, or at least thinking about it. So what does all this AI talk actually mean for you?
It means you have a huge opportunity to boost your income, expand your services, and really take your freelance career to the next level.
But it also means that you can't just sit back and wait. You need to be proactive and start exploring these tools and resources now.
That's right. Don't wait for AI to come to you. Go out and find it.
There are tons of great tools out there, and many of them are free or super affordable.
And don't be intimidated by the tech. A lot of these AI tools are surprisingly easy to use.
Yeah. So true. It's easy to get caught up in all the technical jargon, but really, these tools are designed to make our lives easier.
Exactly.
And remember, we're just scratching the surface here. There are tons of AI tools out there, and new ones are coming out all the time.
So if you're even a little bit curious, I encourage you to just dive in, do some research, sign up for free trials, watch tutorials, just start playing around.
Exactly. You might be surprised at what you discover.
You might even find that some of these AI tools spark your creativity in ways you never expected.
That's a good point. I actually started using an AI writing tool recently, and it helped me come up with some really cool ideas for a blog post I was working on. It was like having a brainstorming partner.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a perfect example of how AI can enhance your creativity, not replace it.
Exactly. Okay. So before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, we want to leave you with something to think about.
We've talked a lot about existing tools and services, but what's really fascinating is the potential for AI to unlock entirely new possibilities. Things we haven't even imagined yet.
Ooh, I like that. It's like we're on the verge of a whole new era of freelancing where AI helps us create and innovate in ways that we never thought possible.
Exactly. So here's the challenge. What unique AI-powered service could you offer that would really stand out in the freelance marketplace?
What need can you fill? What gap can you bridge using your own unique skills combined with the power of AI?
That's where things get really exciting.
I'm already brainstorming. What about you?
I've got a few ideas brewing.
It's
It's inspiring to think about how AI can help us create entirely new services.
So let that question simmer in your mind as you continue to explore the world of AI-powered freelancing. The future is full of possibilities, and it's up to us to shape it.
That's right. We believe that the future of freelancing is brighter than ever because of AI. And who knows, maybe one day we'll be featuring your AI-powered success story right here in the Deep Dive.
That would be awesome. We love hearing from freelancers who are pushing the boundaries and doing innovative things.
Absolutely. So if you have an AI success story to share, definitely reach out.
We're all on this journey together, learning, experimenting, and figuring out how to use AI to achieve our freelance goals.
True.
And that brings us to the end of part 2 of our AI-powered freelancing deep dive.
We hope you've enjoyed it so far.
But don't go anywhere. In part 3, we'll be diving into some specific tips and strategies for incorporating AI into your workflow, and we'll also be addressing some common concerns and questions about AI in freelancing.
So stay tuned for part 3, where we'll help you turn all this inspiration into action.
Until then, happy freelancing and keep those creative juices flowing. All right, welcome back to the final part of our deep dive into AI-powered freelancing.
We've explored how AI is really changing the game for freelancers in every field.
Yeah, it's been amazing. But now let's get practical. How do you actually start using AI in your freelance work?
Well, I think the best way to start is just pick 1 or 2 things where AI could really help you out.
So find a specific pain point, something that's eating up your time, and then see if there's an AI tool that can handle it.
Right. For example, if you're spending hours transcribing interviews, try an AI transcription tool. Or if you're a designer struggling with social media graphics, experiment with Canva Pro.
So dip your toes in the water, get a feel for it, and then gradually add more AI tools as you get comfortable.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to ask for help. There are tons of resources available online.
Yeah. And you can also reach out to other freelancers who are using AI. They're usually happy to share tips.
I think it's important to remember that we're all learning together. The world of AI is changing so fast, we can all learn from each other.
And don't forget to have fun with it. Sometimes the best ideas come from just playing around and seeing what you can create.
Totally.
Yeah.
Now, I know some people might be a little hesitant about using AI. They might worry about it taking their jobs or something.
Right. It's natural to have those concerns.
But the truth is, AI isn't here to replace us. It's here to help us work better.
Think about computers. They used to be this scary new thing, but now they're just tools that help us do our jobs.
And it's the same with AI. It's a tool. We just need to learn how to use it.
And if you're worried about keeping up with the tech, just remember that we're all learning as we go.
There's no need to become an AI expert overnight. Just start small, experiment, and learn at your own pace.
Yeah. And there are tons of resources out there to help you, so don't be afraid to ask for help.
Now, I think we also need to talk about the ethics of AI. There's been a lot of talk about the potential for AI to be used in harmful ways.
It's definitely something to be aware of. As freelancers, we have a responsibility to use AI ethically.
We need to be aware of potential bias in AI. And we need to make sure we're using AI in a way that benefits everyone.
And we need to be transparent with our clients about how we're using AI.
Transparency is so important. And it's also good to talk to clients about their expectations and concerns about AI.
So it's not just about the tech, it's about using it in a way that aligns with our values.
Right? AI is powerful, but it's up to us to use it for good.
Now remember earlier we talked about AI's potential to create totally new freelance services.
Oh yeah, that's where things get really interesting.
What if you could use AI to create something completely new and innovative?
There are so many possibilities. Imagine AI-powered market research or personalized learning experiences.
Or what about AI-powered tools for other freelancers?
That's a great idea. Freelancers helping freelancers?
So as you go on your AI journey, don't be afraid to think outside the box. Get creative and see what you can come up with.
And don't be afraid to experiment and even fail. Sometimes the best ideas come from trying new things.
I think that's a great message to end on. The future of freelancing is full of potential, and it's up to us to make it happen.
So keep learning, keep experimenting, and keep pushing the boundaries.
That's it for our deep dive into AI-powered freelancing. We hope you found it helpful and inspiring.
Thanks for joining us.
And remember, the future is made by those who dare to dream big and use technology to make the world a better place.
Absolutely.